keep it going for your next comic, Mr. Kevin Giebert. Where is he? There he is.
Hello everyone. Thanks for coming to the meeting tonight. My name's Kevin, and I'm a comic. I was traveling to Regina the other day, or a couple weeks ago, on WestJet, the friendly, whatever. And I decided to bring my suit, but my dress shoes in the check-in bag, and I'm going to a corporate meeting. Okay? So this is almost how I looked at my corporate meeting the next day, because my baggage finally came the next morning. So I thought, hey, when you're a comic or an aspiring comic, that you'd have a trend, your tradition, your trademark. So a suit, business suit, I'm a financial planner, and green Converse shoes. So anyways, on the trip to Regina, the stewardess, did the bathroom to the left, all the French and English, we have to be bilingual. And all of a sudden he said, is there a Jason Bateman on the plane? No, not the actor. It was actually his birthday, so we sang happy birthday. And I'm sitting in my chair and I'm thinking, I'm glad my name's not Rob Ford. So I went to I've been writing jokes for 7 weeks, or we all have, and my dreams have been just awesome. I've been so funny. And then I wake up and my wife tells me that I've been snoring all night, and I've been just damn tired every day. So I went to the doctor, and he diagnosed me with comic apnea. So all this problem with flu shots, should you have a flu shot or not? Well, I thought that the perfect person to go ask would be my pastor. Pastor, should I really have this flu shot? I'm really concerned about this. And he said, no, don't take the shot. The more you sneeze, the more you're blessed. About a couple months ago, my mom was diagnosed.
Bless you.
A couple months ago, my mom was diagnosed with cancer. So she never thought I was funny. 41 years of trying to make her funny. So I went out and got her a t-shirt. And a big smiley face on it. And our whole family got t-shirts. We got a sale at Dog's Ear or whatever. And we had a smiley face, be positive. We have to buy the $5 cucumbers and all the raw food and all that stuff. And in the back, what she didn't realize is kick me if I'm not positive. So I was in Ojai, California, speaking a couple weeks ago, and after my speaking engagement, I had to get used to this turn down service. Everybody's been in a hotel before where the maids come in, and so come back from the meeting, bed's turned down, robes on the bed, mints on the table, and since I'm married, I'm glad there was no warm body in the bed. But anyways, at the meeting, I spoke on the Tuesday morning, and so I had my suit on, and they had to wire me with the mic before, and I just didn't want to wet my pants, just like I'm kind of doing right now. And so I had the mic on, and so I went to the can, and I went to the bathroom, and we were wondering, it's okay. I didn't realize, mic, wired mic, maybe, wireless mic. So you go in and we're on a schedule or on a panel. So I'm one financial planner. There's a couple other financial planners, and they introduce them and say, "Yeah, this is Kevin Giebert, also known as Mr. Flusher." 2015. Anybody World Cup fans here? Okay. The other day on CKNW, they had Ronaldo scored to put Portugal into the World Cup, and one of the things I like about European commentators is, someone scores and all of a sudden, goal! So I thought for us comics, it would be something like a play-by-play comic. Kevin Giebert is stepping to the mic. He's going to start his joke He's going to come to the punchline. Is he funny? Is he funny? Funny! JFK, he celebrated well, he didn't celebrate, but the 50th anniversary of the assassination. So we, what you can do for not what you can do for your country, is what you can do for your country. So I thought for us comics, it's audience. It's not what comics can do for you. It's what the audience can do for the comics. So stand and cheer. Don't boo, because it's not the right thing to do. As a financial planner, I changed some songs around for the financial radio. So I tried this one, Olivia Newton-John. Let's get physical. Let's get fiscal, I want to get fiscal. Show me that your budget rocks, Or this one from Annie. Tomorrow, I'll make a budget tomorrow. My spending spree ends today. And how about my favorite for my 3-year-old? Twinkle, twinkle, credit card. Up above my bill so high. Earning air miles. That joke just bombed. So I'm asked if I'm a driver. I'm a financial driver. Okay? If you want to get married, I drive you to the altar. If you want to have a pay for education, I drive you to the bank or the vault. And if you're going to get divorced, I drive you to the cleaners. Anyone have a Starbucks Gold card here? Yeah, I got one the other day, and I was really concerned that I wouldn't hit the 30 stars, so I phoned my mom, and I said, hey Mom, when I was a kid, you gave me those stars when I didn't soil my pants. Starbucks didn't like that. You can go to your boss and say you're worth more than you think. You say to the credit card bill you're more in debt than you think. Or even the better one, Scotiabank says you're richer than you think. If you really think that, I think you're just bloody stupider than you think. I'm going to be an author. Financial planning photographs, how to talk to your family about money in stores. Buy one, please, because I'm not going to get rich on this. But 50,000 copies to be an American bestseller to get the sticker. 5,000 for Canadian. It's like the beer commercial. I don't know if you're drinking Canadian there, but I'm Canadian, and it's a great exchange rate. Anyone have a sexy mother-in-law here? Anybody? I have the sexiest mother-in-law in the world. The last year for Christmas, my wife needed rings, right? So I went to the jewelry store. So I went with my mother-in-law and my 6-year-old son. We get to the counter, and the clerk comes up, and I put my arm around my mother-in-law. Hey, honey, what ring should we get for our marriage? She saw the look on the person's face, right? My mother-in-law, I can't shop with her anymore because she's just so bloody embarrassed for me to be her son. So anyways, the only thing between my mother-in-law and me is my father-in-law and my wife. Anybody? When you're growing up, you don't want to blow out all your you want to blow out all your candles because you want any girlfriends, right? So now that I'm 41, I just encourage more candles on my cake because I don't blow them up on purpose to make sure my wife is on her toes. My son is grade 1 and he has to go to homework or get homework now. So us as parents supposed to grade the homework and tell him. So I said, that's good homework. Count by twos, draw this picture or whatever. And I went to the teacher's parent-teacher night. And the teacher said, your son is very good at doing his homework. And we get the parents to sign off on it. And we're just wondering why the name Dad is always on the parent's signature. Dad. So what I didn't tell her was I was hoping that she would notice that we were counting by twos the other day. 2, 4, 6, 8, who do we appreciate? Teacher, rah, rah, rah. And, but it was starting with the letter N. So I hope he doesn't get in trouble for numb and nuts. The tooth fairy the other day, he lost his first tooth too. And it's great, you know, we did the research what the tooth fairy should be getting so we get our son not disappointed. And so we figured out that the tooth fairy only delivers paper-denominated money now. So no more toonies and loonies, right? So basically, he said, you know, Dad, I'm gonna save the tooth fairy for money. You know, I'm saving some money. I just want a Bluetooth. So, you know, toy stores, you know, around Christmas, they're very good parent teachers. They do the work for you. You walk in a toy store, and, you know, my son last year was 5, so, you know, we can get the toy that says 5+. And that's good, but he saw this Transformer Decepticon, you know, like more than meets the eye, but it was a 7+. He said, Daddy, I'm so strong, you know, I'm so big, I'm 7. But Daddy will get taken out in handcuffs if you get that toy. So I was just wondering to myself, when we go to the toy store, together maybe, and it says 19+, what kind of stories he's gonna ask Daddy? What those toys are for 19+? So anyways, I'm driving home, or I'm flying home from WestJet, from Regina. Yay, Rough Riders! Yeah, they can count this year. So I'm riding with WestJet, and the stewardess comes over. Is there a Kevin Giebert as a passenger? Kevin Giebert? Oh, no, not the famous comic. We just want to make sure that he has his dress shoes. Thank you very much.